I once thought the best we could hope for in Baldur's Gate was a room above the blushing mermaid.
I'm half afraid to touch anything in case I break it. Which I have done. Twice.
Forgive me, I am in the middle of a most interesting speculation on alchemical blood.
You're so adorable when you're thinking what to say.
Voss stands at the ready. All that remains is to return to the astral prism and break Orpheus free. How we get in remains to be seen. Blacket's will be done.
Come on, let's go!
Where's the steel watch when you need them?
Anyway, you have a better luck with a guild.
When it comes to magical protection, I'd really spare no expense.
Louder than foxes and all through the night.
Nobody don't you? Criminals.
Opportunists, the lot of them. And not a thought for their neighbours.
Let me at it.
This place never changes.
Perhaps it should. All I see are carousing fools.
I know. Isn't it wonderful? Endless opportunities for mischief.
You come to speak of the last time Minsk stood watch? The snoring, it was boo. Minsk shall be your shadow.
As you wish.
Would you throw one of them?
Shouldn't go wandering in dark alleys. Very dangerous hobby. Gets people killed. Why, you're Farling's friend. She said to let you in. Funny little gnome she is. Always laughing at me. Even when I don't joke. Come, I'll let you in. My pleasure. In you go.
Oh, what a delightfully secluded alley. I would have been in my element here once.
But you consort with a better class of people now, right?
A different class of person. And a different type of consort.
Surely this petty.
Here's the 9 fingers. Good luck. Better you than me. I'd take an empty alley over the guild hall these days.
Who let you through? That's Grunt. Bloody idiot.
Well, well. The fabled haunt of 9 Fingers Keep.
Never visited before. I thought you got around.
I always steered clear. If guild members started disappearing, people would start asking questions. And Cazador hated questions.
Understandable, when the answer is invariably the silver-haired one ate them.
If 9 Fingers survived the fray, she will be...
Hold it there! Bad time to come visiting, my friend. This is Zentrum territory now. Just as soon as we've purged it of guild rats. Nothing personal.
Wait, no. 2 swords! Sneak a peek, Boo. My hamster has dined on codflesh. You are but a tiny crumb!
tell. My brief time on the astral plane left quite the impression. You must miss it dearly.
I don't hail from the astral Jahira. My glimpse was as brief as yours before we were cast back to the material. If only I might have remained there. Oh, to soar the skies above Tunarath atop a red dragon.
See anything you like? Let's talk price. See anything of yours? No, you didn't. Jewelry, lifted fresh from rich fat fingers.
Managed to keep out the worst of the fighting. They'll just need to keep from sobering up. Managed to keep out the worst of the fighting. They'll just need to keep from sobering up.
Come on now, guys. Nine Fingers herself bought a...
Wow, look who it is. Glad to see you in the city. Hope you found plenty of coin in Ketteric's coffers. Ready to do some business? Oh, I've got a few ideas. I'll be running this whole place in no time. I survived the hells when Elturel fell. Compared to that, slipping out of Moonrise was child's play. Sure is. We work for Fetcher, handling what you might call pre-owned goods. Talk to Sticky. He'll cut you a deal.
We serve her still, and so do you.
Kind of you to take the Zentarim down first. But that doesn't make us friends. Come on then, Stone Lord. If you mean to take my chair, you'll get no better chance than this.
Minsk has no interest in your furniture, Nine Fingers. Only in the wicked rump that fills it.
What?
You have been a stone in this city's boot for too long. And it will be no Stone Lord who reaches twixt Baldur and Sticky Toes to dislodge you. It will be Minsk!
I haven't got the slightest idea what he's trying to say. Well, I'm confused, if that counts. But if he no longer answers to Stone Lord... Good. I'd rather you die as Minsk the Mad Rashimar. It's silly, but... Do you know, you were something of a hero of mine when I was young.
Even now, your tongue twists the truth. When you were young and 10-fingered still, Minsk and Boo were stone, instatuated on a city square.
Aye, I remember the spot. By a garden on the Wide. A soft thicket near the market, with ample pockets to pick. Celestia itself to a street rat looking for shelter. You might not have been wrestling monsters, but you kept the wind and the rain off. Heroic enough for me.
Bah! You tried to dampen Boo's eyes. Do not think you will be spared his teeth. Evil is evil, even if it was once innocent.
Oh, I'm no innocent. But evil? Well, you tell me. With the fist, the watch, and the council itself all licking the Absolute's boots, who's the only one left standing to protect Baldur's Gate?
She's right, Minsk. She's been an ally down through the years. A friend, even.
A friend? Jahira, Boo cannot believe his ears. Has the city fallen so far in our absence? Are there no heroes left?
Heroes come and go. but the Guild has always been here protecting the city until the Stone Lord came to break us.
I am shamed, Nadeshka, unworthy to fight alongside my friends. Boo, what am I to do?
I can't speak for your rodent, but I know something of debts. If you reckon you've got one to repay, well, we could always work together.
With you? Pfft. Minsk has no lust for gold, that he would shake grandmothers by their ankles or set Boo nibbling at their purse strings.
I'm not talking about that. We've both got bigger enemies than one another. The city's enemies. And Tyr's honest truth, you gave my guild the wake-up call it needed. We've grown complacent, lazy, too sure of our standing. We never would have needed the Zent if we'd had a fighting force of our own. Swords for the city when the Watch and the Fist fail us.
Like a berserker lodge of my homeland. No army or militia serving the local lords, but heroes working for the common good.
Heroes. Sure.
Very well. Minsk and Boo accept.
I'm sorry, you what?
Boo and I will be your berserker lodge, taking the ugly ways of your guild and beating them into a more virtuous shape.
That's not even slightly what I was saying. I wasn't asking.
You are right. I have proven myself unworthy. I cannot serve this city if I was so easily turned against it. If I do not know my own mind, perhaps I no longer know what is good. Boo!
Boo.
Boo! Kingpin Boo! My friend, your wisdom is vast and unknowable as the Rashimi High Country. What say you, Boo? When the Absolute is slain, shall we join Nine Fingers Keen and show her the ways of goodness?
You did say he was your hero, Estelle. Maybe you'll learn something.
Oh, can't we just go back to killing one another instead? All right, fine. Let's leave this particular fight for when the actual war is won, shall we? With the Stone Lord off my back, I'll be able to bring my people out of hiding, cobble together a force so we're ready when you call on us. You have my thanks. Though, I'm still not actually sure you haven't made my life that little bit harder.
My friend, now we have settled the matter of the guild. I fear there is something I must tell you. You and Boo both. It may shock you both to know, but Minsk and this Stone Lord, they are one man. The same one man. And that same one man is Minsk. Never has Boo been more proud of my failures. I wish to believe the Stone Lord's evil was the worm alone, attainting my thoughts with foul dung. But I see now, the dung was within Minsk all along. So I wonder, if Minsk can be a villain, and Nine Fingers a hero, must it be so with all creatures? Is there good and evil within us all? Boo calls this nonsense. Less thinking of bad thoughts, says he, and more breaking of bad bones. But still, I would hear what you have to say on the matter, my friend. I see. In the case of Nine Fingers, perhaps it was all bunched up in that finger she lost. It shall be for Minsk and Boo to be her virtuous pinky. It is strange. A worm sits within my skull, twisting my thoughts. But it is you that have made Minsk see the world anew. You, my friend, are the true parasite. There is good and evil in all. Let us go crack villainous skulls so that the virtue might leak free. Yes, Boo. I am becoming something of a philosophizer.
Almost pleasant traveling with company.
What? Minsk has the itch that only a butt can scratch. A kicked butt, I mean.
What do we do?
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
Ask it. You're sure? Ask it.
Is something... Are you sure that's the best? Confirm.
Hardly the noblest conflict we've encountered, but criminals will have their squabbles, even in the looming shadow of utter annihilation.
I don't like getting caught between the guild and the Zentarim. You always make enemies when you take sides in a struggle like that. And in this case, they're enemies we might not see coming until it's too late.
What's on your mind? With...
Is something... It is done.
Wondering about your queen, Vlakith. What tales of her reach us are terrifying. I suppose that's not how you would describe her.
Vlakith is unity, fear and beauty, life and unlife. Eyes like onyx, teeth like daggers. There is none more perfect.
Sounds vile. I assume the meaning of perfect was lost in translation.
This'll be fun.
Step soft, Boo.
What's on your mind?
I wasn't expecting it, but
Who says what?
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Yes, my friend. How dare you? Minsk pretends at nothing, half the way or otherwise. It is a phrase in the old tongue of Rashiman, meaning blunt blade. Even in the very belly of their battle rage, a berserker must always know friend from foe. A berserker who cannot must into battle with a blunted sword, so that their rage might harm none but themselves. Boo and I, we thank you for your kind words, my friend. But Minsk knows when he has made a mess that is for him and him alone to clean. But still, I will strive to be worthy of this faith you show in me. After all, even a blunt blade can break some bones, is it not so? Sword at my side and hamster at hand.
Let's march.
What? Minsk has the itch that only a butt can scratch. Minsk is an open book with many pretty pictures. Not minding is one of the many things Minsk is known for. What? Minsk has the itch that only... Minsk is an open book, with many pretty pictures. My friend, you saved my oldest and best and oldest friend from the Shadowlands. You pulled Minsk from the Absolute's hateful hands and delivered him back into those of his hamster. You chased after me time and again and saved me when you did not even know me. We are already more than friends. We are the best of friends, comrades in arms, companions in common cause. This is what you mean? Closer? You could only be closer if you were to wriggle beneath my blankets with Boo. And he is a little protective of his territory, eh? Minsk thinks you will sleep more soundly in your own bed. And if Minsk may be so bold, none of this funny under-the-covers business with any of our fellows. We must save our sweaty strength for the Absolute, eh? Why do we stop, my friend? There is Minsk is an open book, with many pretty pictures. You hear that, Boo? Your keen skills of observation have not gone unnoticed. Our friend wishes to consult your wisdom. Minsk and Boo are of one mind and one heart. And Boo is the wiser. So small is Boo that he is often mistaken for a pinecone, and many secrets are spoken in his hearing. He will tell what he knows. But Minsk, of course, will translate. Yes, my friend. Minsk is an open book, with many pretty pictures. Boo is ready with the musings. Who is Halsen? Somehow, such a person as you describe has entirely escaped Minsk's notice. How strange. Oh, the tiny, puny elf with leaves in his hair and dirt under his fingernails. His name is Haletosin. How very unfortunate. He is so small that Minsk barely notices his existence. No, Boo! The druid did not beat Minsk at the arm wrestling. It was not a fair match, and he turned into an owlbear midway through, and there was grease on the tree stump. Yes, my friend. Minsk is an open book, with many pretty... Not minding is one of the many things Minsk is known for.
Yes, love. How can I help? What's on your mind?
I warned you, Kharlak. You could have walked away. But your hunger for petty vengeance won out, didn't it? Your actions sparked the fall of my Iron Throne. Whatever alliance we might have made fell with it. You don't know the meaning of the word. Please. That thing in your chest made you more powerful than you could ever have dreamed of. I conspired to give you a gift, and you're furious about it. If you can't seize power when it's given to you, then you're destined to live as a servant. I do not suffer the same affliction. The brain awakens. It's time I take matters into my own hands. We could have moved mountains. We could have shaken the plains. And you chose imperfection. I think I'll take that second horn of yours and use it as a goblet. Wouldn't that be fitting? A servant even past your dying day. Goodbye, Kharlak. I didn't miss you before, and I won't miss you now.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Kharlak? Are you all right?
You are wise, Boo. Let us give her a moment.
So Gortash is nothing more than a pile of flesh. Same as the rest of us. Why doesn't it feel like I won? Why do I just feel so goddamn tired? Is that it then? I've killed the bastard who ruined my life and now I crawl into a corner and die? Am I fucking missing something? It makes no sense. None of it means anything. He wasn't even sorry for hurting me so fucking bad. I'm still dying. I'm dying. He killed me. I'm going to die. It isn't fair. I was so young, so naive. They stole my heart. My heart. My heart. It was mine. From my mother. From Mum. I'm going to be as dead as Gortash any day now. Any moment. And what then? Off to the City of Judgment to waste into oblivion? Into the dirt to get eaten by maggots? Is that it for me? Is that fucking all? And the others, they'll just keep going. Singing, dancing, loving each other, all of it. All of it. Without me. That's my reward for everything I suffered. That's why I survived 10 years of torment. The fighting, the clawing, the loneliness.
Fucking loneliness! All of it, so I could rot! Because the person I trusted, I loved that fucking animal, gave me away to the devil! What the fuck am I supposed to do now?
The Absolute can have Baldur's Gate when I'm dead. Which may be in the next few minutes. But until then, no. All right. I think I can do this. Time to keep going.
Stones pulse with psionic energy, permeating you, pulling you in line with their rhythm. The thrum quickens, rising, cresting on a single feeling. A location.
A morphic pool beneath the city itself. So that's where the Chosen imprisoned the brain. To conceal it, one would imagine, and to maintain the illusion of their own control above ground. With the stones in hand and the Chosen dead, we stand as good a chance as we ever will. As to how good a chance that is, I cannot say, but I have hope. If memory serves, there are smuggling routes beneath the city. They won't take you underground. When we reach the pool, we will find the brain, and we will end this. In death, thraldom, or freedom. But a word of caution. Once we cross into the Elder Brain's domain, there will be no turning back. Finish your business here before you proceed.
Your fate may be written, but your story isn't ended. The histories of the greatest Githyanki warriors are recorded in slate. They are unerasable. Be unerasable too. Make every battle your bloodiest yet. Vanquish the brain with me. Are you sure that's the best course? Confirmed.
The agony of knowing the end is near. I spent years swatting away my fears and doubts of my infernal fate, and I eventually made my peace. I had to. You will too, Kарлach. I know it. Until then, I'm here every step of the way.
Kарлach,
I am sorry. I shall not try to soothe you with gilded words, but know that I am here for you.
I wasn't sure you'd want to talk. After Gortash and, well, everything. I wish I could tell you dying isn't so bad, but my experience has been quite, specific. Sorry. It does. I was trying to think of something more profound to say, but no. It just kind of sucks. That being said, moping changes nothing. So, what's next? All right, let's talk. Who knows when we'll have another chance? There is nothing I'd like more. I do rather like that, you know.
Kарлach, recall that I am an old woman, and you cannot strike me for asking stupid questions. How are you? Kарлach, respectfully, shut up. I wish I could make some sense of all of this for you. I cannot. But I do know this. I have fought hollow shells of men who clawed for more life as if it was their God's given right. And not one of them would have known what to do with it if they had succeeded. This world is a better place with you in it. For as little or as long as it is lucky enough to have you. It is most certainly a better place without Enver Gortash. And if I may borrow a phrase from you, I hope that arsehole died afraid. Live a little.
A fine deed we have done to rid Faerun of this man, all helm hair and a haughtiness. Oh, this was the Lord Gortash we were sworn to do battle with, Boo. All the better then. Minsk is an open book with many pretty pictures. Boo is ready with the musings. Minsk knows her people well. The skin of the world is thin up in Resheman, and it is easier there for things to slip between the planes. Sometimes these are wonders from other worlds. Sometimes warriors, hungry for plunder. Such visitors have inspired the children of Gith live long and forget the face of death. And so they come to Resheman to be reminded. And Minsk did not mean to say so. No more than he is a Hathran of his high country. No, Minsk has no hatred for Githyanki. It is a fine thing to fight against them. And a fine thing to fight beside them too, I think. Besides, The children of Gith alone have witnessed a sight that I have long yearned to behold.
And for a moment, you share in a vision tinged with his awe. Imaginings of the astral sea, an immense horde of wild space hamsters drifting in the endless expanse.
The Githyanki may have Minsk of Rashimanzire, sometimes healthy servings of his sword, but for this and this alone, they shall always have his respect.
Kарлach, you must have a lot to think about just now. If you need time to yourself, take it.
Revenge is a dish best served hot, it seems. At least when you're in charge of the menu. What's on your mind? I question the wisdom of that decision. I'll be here in the meantime.
You're so adorable when you're thinking. Oh, darling, it sounds.
Do not be sad, Boo. Kарлach vanquished a villain today. As for the rest of it, well, we will find a way to save her. Will we not? Minsk does not lie. And heroes do not let their friends die, yes? In the meantime, perhaps we can find a way to bring Lord Gortash back. It would be good to kill him a second time. For Boo, I mean. Minsk is an open book, with many pretty pictures. Countless tales are told of Boo and Minsk. Many of them are so outlandish that even I do not know if they are true. Did Minsk bravely fend off the seductive vials of a succubus in the cloisters of Candlekeep? Maybe. Did he take a bath in the river Styx and temporarily forget himself? I do not remember. Did he travel with a spawn of the god of murder, who warred against his evil brethren and battled triumphantly at the throne of Baal itself? Of course! It was a splendid adventure. The bards sing of fallen gods and mighty battles, but that is a small part of any saga. They do not sing of the times in between, when Saravak's butt had been kicked so hard that we thought he would never return. We settled in Baldur's Gate for a while. Gorian's Ward, Imoen, Jahira, Minsk, Boo, and Dinah here, my witch. She hated the city at first. Too busy, she said. Too noisy. Too many people. She complained of the smell. Although she complained of Boo's smell too, and he smells of fresh honey cakes, so Minsk believes her nose was confused. Then, one day, we walked past a shop full of wonders. Tiny magics fizzed in the air, and wizards from every corner of the world bickered and bartered. Sorcery sundries. Dinah here fell in love. Dragged poor Minsk there every day, and made him stand watch while she browsed the shelves. Minsk frowned and complained. He felt more like a babysitter than a berserker. But how Dinah here smiled. Not long after, Minsk and Boo were captured, and Dinah here was dead. Oh, I would gladly be a babysitter again to see her smile. That is what I remember. More than any battles against Baal and his spawn. Yes, Boo, I know you miss her too. Boo says the tadpole thrives on her misery. To think dark thoughts is only to feed the darkness. It pleases Minsk more to sour its stomach with good thoughts, or better yet, not to think at all. With this in mind, Minsk thinks he has gathered enough fluff from gazing at his navel for the moment, no? Make sure you are refreshed before we set out again, friend. The road to justice is paved with kicked butter. Minsk is an open book, with many pretty pictures. Boo is ready with the musings. Oh, the pale scoundrel has his charms, it cannot be denied. But, my friend, it gives me no pleasure to tell you, Astarion is not what he claims to be. Just last night, Minsk was dressing one of his many heroic wounds in camp, when Astarion stumbled upon the scene. I tell you, he grew pale as death itself. He licked his lips and trembled so violently that Minsk thought he might faint on the spot. The truth is painful, but undeniable. Astarion is a coward. How can he fight the battles to come when he grows soft at the first sight of blood? Just one moment. You are sure? And you could not have told me this before? Minsk may have been mistaken. Boo presents compelling evidence that Astarion may in fact be a vampire. Minsk has met many vampires, and never one whose smile did not hide treacherous teeth. But, as you say, this world is a strange and wondrous place. Minsk has seen the soul of an angel in a child of Baal. Once, even a kind banker. If the sun can bear to look upon Astarion's monstrous face, then so can Minsk and Boo. For now, at least. I do not wish to speak of the wizard. I could not have said it better myself. He came to me one night with a little book of mischief, full of words and their meanings. Posterior, he says. Can you say posterior? Pwah, I refused. Minsk does not need to know the language of wizards. It is an inferior word, far too long to use in a battle cry, which is where a butt belongs. Gale would do better to educate himself in the ways of sword and steel than to throw these pointy words at Minsk. Ah, yes, Gale also owns a cat. A cat with wings. That is most unnerving for poor Boo. What? That is 1,000 times more interesting than anything that has ever been written in a book. Gale! My good friend, where are you? Minskanbu would like to hear about the exploding!
You're so adorable when you're thinking what to say. Darling, lead on.
Is something burdening? It is done.
Always good to talk, my friend. That's the spirit.
What now?
A hero at heart.
What a charmer.
Vlakis will be done.
No time to dally.
This city reeks of evil. Or perhaps Boo just needs to bathe.
Don't burn yourself.
Ready and waiting.
Go ahead. I'm listening. Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. As you like. What's on your mind? Oh, would that I could. but you're on to back in the thick of things at...
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you. Ooh, more. Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin camp smells like goblins. Yes, fun.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
From bonds free, no more slave. Liberators, saviors, pawns, dupes, fools, released, usefulness ended, targeted, killed, death unavoidable.
Clean rats. They swarm when an elder brain is near. We must be close to its hiding place. Beware. A solitary rat may be trivial, but a swarm is dangerous.
Pristine darkness in every direction. Silence, but for the gentle, rhythmic slap of water on rock as your vessel cuts through. An overwhelming force pushes into your mind. The brain. It is here.
Can you smell it? The brine. It's infused with magic. The brain is here.
Waiting, preparing, calculating, evolving.
My mind feels like it's being carved open. The brain has found a little brawn.
It's close. It has to be.
Dominated, controlled, crowned.
Looks like an ambush.
Thrall. Break control.
The brain is near. Let it be your one and only focus. I am iron, steel, and silver. I am my mother's blade, Chmar Zalar Gith. I am
Never again will my people suffer under illithid enslavement. Zai, Zai, Zai!
The brain is near. Can you smell it? Salt and sweat and... Ah, those are the strains of our little boat ride, says Boo. But no matter. It is the smell of victory all the same. I think you are thinking too much, my friend. That is why your brainworm grows fat while mine own withers from starvation. You are a fighter, are you not? Master of combat. And this brain without even a set of fists to defend itself. But if Minsky's words are not enough, then listen to those of one far wiser than he. There, my friend. You ask if Minsk thinks this battle can be won? Minsk and Boo have no need of thinking. Minsk and Boo know.
The aura of Netheril hangs heavy in this place. The brain is close, as is the crown, as is victory. Dare we begin to hope?
The Netherbrain shakes us, quakes us, claws at our minds, and all for naught. It's afraid. It knows we will fight it, and it knows we can win. That little voice in the back of our minds. All is lost, it cries out. And it's all too easy to believe it. There's only one good response to it. Shut the hell up. You are not just your fear and your doubts. You are your bravery and your valor, your skill and your strength. Let those voices drown out the others. They're the ones that will guide you to victory.